Alright, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Elden Ring as the Death Knight. Super cool. This is going to be New Game Plus, obviously, because I don't know if you know this, but you cannot get any of the Death Knight stuff until the DLC. So yeah, definitely not going to be playing this pre New Game Plus, but you know, it is what it is. We'll still have fun with it. Quick aside, I am a lover of using the summons and summoning signs, so if I get summoned throughout the course of this, well, that is part of the play in my opinion. I also love the extra runes that you get, you know, free money for helping people who suck at the game. I don't really need to Flask of Wondrous Physic on this guy. I did just beat Promised Consort Radon, but, you know, might as well. It'll be a little bit funny, right? Yeah, I don't know. I definitely could have done better on that, but I'm not gonna lie. What was it gonna do? Kill me? When you're playing New Game Plus, I feel like when you first start like new game cycles, like New Game Plus, like 1, you're just so overpowered, and then you get to like New Game Plus, like maybe like 3 or like 4, and if you're not like really keeping up with your runes and leveling up, then it starts to like really show that the difficulty is there. Like the start of New Game Plus is so easy. It's definitely not difficult in my opinion at all. But like New Game Plus 7, like if you haven't been like really keeping up with like leveling your character, definitely difficult. My husband went through New Game Plus 7 DLC for his first playthrough of the DLC pre-patch, right when it came out, and let me tell you, yeah, I would not want to do that. That's all I'll say. I know that Promised Consort Radon was definitely not an easy boss fight, and I mean, I fought Radon the first time pre-patch New Game, just New Game, and it was still not fun. So, you know, definitely not something I would enjoy doing, but especially because he does not keep up with his levels. I don't know why I rested.
Come to the last. Of course you unfold without guidance. You are fated. Luckily me. Are you familiar?
Yeah, so he did it without, like, he was like level like 300 something, which in my opinion for New Game Plus, definitely not a high enough level, but that's just my opinion, you know. I don't think that is, I don't think that would have been possible if it was me. That's all I'll say. But hey, I mean, you know, to each their own. Dang, that was not a lot of damage. Dang, already? Alright, well, let's see. Can I? Probably not, no. Didn't think so, but I was hoping for the best on that one. I guess I'll just have to refight him. Oh no, I forgot to turn this one off.
Hey!
Well, you know, I can help. I guess. wasted RFP, I guess, then? I don't know. This is crazy. I did not expect to be back here so soon. Damn, I didn't realize that went that far. I've never been anywhere but in the middle of it. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't know how to do any of this, huh? This isn't gonna go well. I also keep forgetting that I don't have the same amount of. That is crazy that it goes that far. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Oof. Alright, where is this down? Alright. Yeah, definitely not, something that I, meant to do right then, but, hey, I mean, I don't think this is gonna reach, but we'll see. Yeah, I didn't think so. Aw. Oh my god. This is crazy. Can I, like, actually hit this guy? Thank God. I hate how that does that. I don't really know what the attack is on that. I haven't been hit by that attack in so long. If this tree sentinel kills me, I'm gonna be so mad. I was kind of panic attacking on that one, but it turned out for the best anyways, so I don't know, that was kind of wacky. I did not do that well. I don't really fight that guy a lot though, to be perfectly honest. I mean, oh, already? Let's see if I can get this brace. I think I'm being summoned for that same thing. I might have to turn that off, honestly. I don't want to keep getting summoned for that. Oh, alright. That's actually...
Hey!
That's actually acceptable, so...
Hey!
I don't argue with that.
Hey! Hey!
Real
Hey!
recognizes real or something like that, you know? Alright, let's go. I don't wanna sit here forever. That was kinda cringe to me. Oh my god, already? That's crazy. Oh my god. There you go. Alright, well I guess he just gave up. I've never seen that happen before. I didn't know they could actually just quit like that. I guess if they realize that they're kind of out of their league in terms of just like fighting 3 people versus 1. I usually like if it's hard if you can get like a proper like invader I would definitely like prefer that over fighting people, invaders, the way that like most people do when they're getting summoned, where it's just a 3v1. But I mean, at the end of the day, most invaders don't really allow that to happen. Dang, that is crazy. How did you get that round when you have that much inability? You know, it's really the glass cannon thing, in my opinion. I think that is so interesting. So many people who do like magic builds like absolutely do not level up their vigor, which like I understand. Like one of the reasons that I dislike magic builds so much is because there's so much more that you have to level up in the first place. Like when I like do this, I've got to level up my faith. I have to level up my oh, actually I can just do this. All right, perfect. Do they not have it on here? That is crazy. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get summoned to Elden because I don't have the choice to turn that summoning pool off. That's a little interesting glitch right there that I guess they just didn't account for. Yeah, because it just goes right back to Liurnia. Well, that's or not Liurnia, but Limgrave. That's interesting. I don't think they thought about that issue when they made this, but you know, I mean, they did a lot with this game. So to be fair, you know, that is always fun. Goodness gracious. Maybe I'll take a break. I'm getting summoned a lot already. I would like to progress a little bit in my game. Let's see what they have for me. I do really like getting summoned though because it's just free runes. You know, at the end of the day, because I'm level 207 or something in. Already, and I don't go through a lot of catacombs or caves because I am not a big fan of catacombs or caves at all.
Hey!
I just don't enjoy them, you know? I just don't enjoy them. So that's just my opinion, you know, which I feel like I'm entitled to. And it's just free money, you know? Okay, perfect. Dang. Okay. You know, one thing I do not like about this boss fight is how quickly he changes his attack when he's doing whatever he's doing. Oh, perfect. I wonder if this will hit. Oh, it did perfect. Uh-oh. Yeah, another thing I don't like about this boss is, like, can you just stay a little bit still? Maybe? Ow. Maybe not still like that. Perfect timing on that roll. Like, he does go really far with his attack. up being kind of uh-oh. I just kind of need that one, not gonna lie. Ow. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. Gaius is a good boss. It's just sometimes it's a little bit annoying. This guy doesn't know that they updated that. Definitely still thinks that you can just eat damage away. Probably not. He probably figured it out, but yeah. I don't think those perfume bottles are good. If you're fighting somebody who's like super weak, like whenever I didn't pick it up on this save, but I had it in my last game, the one that I did for the pre-patch DLC playthrough. I had the fire perfume bottle, and I used that like crazy anytime I got summoned to fight the
They serve it you. I can play turning root to 80
Shadow
to the
View avatar.
Then it says summon me.
'Cause
Ah, torrent.
that-
Shoot him with
eats the Shadow Tree avatar's health away like crazy. But I mean, like in any other case, really, I mean, like there's not a whole bunch of point to them because they only do a certain elemental damage, and if you're not fighting an enemy that is super weak to that, then like there's really no point. And I mean, to be fair, I don't know like every single enemy's like super weakness, but I can tell you for a fact that the avatar is weak to fire. That one's pretty obvious, you know, it's a plant. I mean, guys could definitely be like extra weak to lightning. A lot of bosses, surprisingly, are weak to lightning for some reason. I don't really know what the like reasoning behind that is, but I mean, I think it might be specifically as a way to like apologize, I guess, to faith users, because like so many of the bosses are so resistant to holy damage that using any kind of like incantation is just like any kind of like faith build is just so awful. Literally just because of how
everyone's
resistant they are.
okay?
Like Malekith is like
Only
80%
tested
resistant, I want to say,
I'm heading to some tight. Well, that me. I don't have
to holy damage, but I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely could be wrong about that one.
You're all heading to storm. Enticed by the wow that me. I don't have. It's scary. I want on nothing but. Can you take? And it'll be glad. It was a pleasure. Oh, tell them I love them fine again.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Doing pure elemental damage, in my opinion, is not like the best thing ever. That's why I like weapons like the one that I'm using right now, actually, because they do a good amount of elemental damage while still being primarily a physical damage weapon. Like, this does like 300 damage or so, and now granted I don't have it fully leveled up because I was worried that I might not like it. Probably should have leveled it up before I went to new game, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. I don't think it being +9 is gonna have... I completely forgot about that. That is crazy. I did not have any memory of that. Whew. Yeah, my brain completely forgot that there was a, what are those called? Ballistas? Yeah. Nope. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the time, like elemental damage versus any kind of enemy that isn't just like one of the avatars. Like the avatar, like versus the avatar is like perfect, honestly, because they're like super weak to fire specifically. So like it makes it easy for you to. I think Melina might be giving me a round table hold here, but I'm not sure.
It is light, but now you can see the rays of...
Okay, I just wasted my time, I guess. Never mind. Do I have this? Yeah, I do. But yeah, it just seems kind of stupid to me.
Foul tarnished.
But I mean, at the same time, I'm not like a Elden Ring expert, so I mean, he might be metagaming or something.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Ow. Oh, that's a nice amount of damage.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
I love the heavy attack on this axe because it really looks like I'm swinging a golf club or like a bat or something, and I just think that is such a funny visual in my mind. Just really looks like a bat, like home run, or I got a hole in one. Oh, here we go.
To see whether or not, and it seems my torrent, whereas I may, there is but I can take gathering place. Very well, let my hand rest.
I think Melina is a pretty good I don't need like firekeeper or whatever you might call that. I think it's just like annoying that you have to like listen to her dialogue every time you do this to get to the round table hold. Like I appreciate that they keep that you get to keep torrent, but then you don't get to keep round table hold, which is like mildly annoying in my opinion. Seeing as there's no real reason for that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. With these like heavier builds, I tend to just kind of like ignore the fact that I can roll on enemies that I know that I don't really need to roll on. Like I knew Albrecht was gonna die, so I did not feel it entirely necessary to roll. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like rolling, like, because when I do like a lighter build, I'll definitely roll, because I know like there's people, or there's damage that's going to be done that's going to be a decent amount in comparison to like this, where I've got like a full set of armor on. I guess I might keep my my helmet off just to show off the beautiful face that I've cultivated for this run through. I think my eyes are a little bit too wide, honestly, but maybe that just is part of the charm, you know. But regardless, I don't know. I feel like
Who there?
like running a heavier build that has the ability to tank damage.
Well, but of course.
You don't always need to do the whole rolling thing. I mean,
Once a team.
with him I just do it because like when I first played this game I didn't know that he stole your runes when you went this way. I like going this way anyways. I feel like it's the more scenic route, you know? Plus, I'm not, like, amazing at dodging ballistas, and as much as I sometimes feel that it is unneeded to roll, I don't feel that way when it comes to ballistas, you know? Definitely a little bit of a bigger damage amount than like a Godric soldier, in my opinion. Well, I don't know why I thought that was gonna even work at all, but I mean, I don't know. It is kind of weird that they still have these, oh, dang, I forgot to go to that. Whatever. It is kind of weird that they keep your markers like that, even though like you've started a new game. One of the things that I think is weirdest is that they didn't they kept my ability to get summoned to the DLC area, but I can't access the map yet, even though like if I needed to like, or if I wanted to turn one of those off, like it would make sense for me to do that. I don't know. Maybe I wonder if they took the key from me. Yeah, they did. I haven't played New Game Plus in a while. I usually beat the game and then I go ahead and just make myself a whole new save. I like doing the whole like starting from the beginning. I think it's fun, you know? Being able to start from ground zero. I love how this is considered a boss. And I like did not realize that only he could break this. That's kind of weird, but you know, whatever. I'm trying to figure out where that dang chest is, because I know there's a chest somewhere. Dang, both of them at the same time? That's kind of nice. I know there's a chest in here. Why don't I just put on my lantern? I'm just blind. I don't think I have that one yet, so I always forget that it exists. Because I don't really know how to do guard counters in the first place. Or I do know how to do them, I just don't do them well, is the more accurate term. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's just not something that I've ever really, like, done with a build. Primarily, I'm primarily like a hit and run, or more of a hit and roll kind of, build style. I like to do melee combat, and I like to run away from people who want to hit me. When they try to hit me. I don't really do a lot of like magic builds. So, because I did a magic build, or not a magic build, but an incantation build, like a pure faith incant build, and it was terrible. It was so terrible because there's such a level lock on doing a faith build, in my opinion, like a pure faith build, because Oh, thank you. I think the fit goes hard as well. But yeah, I think there's such like a block on getting a in-camp build to do well at first, at least, like before you really get to like probably I'd say like bare minimum level 80. Honestly, that's when I kind of started picking up and just doing better in general. But I mean, even at that point in time, like it was still very very hard to do most things. Sorry, my husband came to bother me. You're on stream! But yeah, I don't know. I also, to be fair, the build that I made, I designed possibly the worst character that I've ever built. In like such a good way. I did such a good job designing that, in my opinion. But it does definitely look like so terrible. I've never gotten that stone sword key before. I hate those so much. Those eagles, I think those are like maybe my second least favorite enemy in this game. My first definitely being the dogs of any flavor. Wolves are fine because they're not like the wolves like back down and they like meander and they stare at you for a little bit and then they fight you. But like the dogs go crazy for no reason. They really just have issues. I don't know what it is about those dogs that like I don't know why he made them like that. Like Miyazaki, like what was the purpose of that one, you know? Really like befuddling in my opinion. They just attack so fast. They run so quickly. They just don't ever give up. And it's just the worst thing ever, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I just think they're like the worst thing ever. And I don't understand why he put them everywhere. I think he knew that they were the worst thing ever, and I think that is the reason why he put them everywhere, in fact. Just because, like, I don't think I've ever gotten the Soldier's Crossbow before. Just because it's so awful, you know? And that's funny to do. Either way, though, I mean, the birds are also pretty bad. Oh my goodness. Surprise attack there, honestly. They just suck so bad, and I just don't understand why they exist in the first place. Also, they're so, like why? Why do you do so much damage that's just unlogical? Just, like, ugh. No way. That's one thing that I like about this this axe for sure. It definitely does a lovely amount of damage to enemies. And it also does as seen, it does a decent amount of poise as well. I think that's really nice. because a lot of the builds that I do, or I prefer to do, are very light load builds, and not the easiest. Am I gonna fight the Crucible Knight here? Oh goodness, I completely forgot that there was a Crucible Knight here in the first place. How do I get to that? That's up there in the... Oh yeah, I have to go back to the Rampart Tower and then out the regular way. Yeah, and then drop down. Oh, so basically what you're saying is you want me to go through the bird area? I see. You know, yeah, that's fine. I can go through the bird area. Because I've got long range attacks. Was that overkill? 100%. Actually, I think this has more range. And this one, you just kind of have to suffer through. Yeah, I'm so bad at aiming to fight them, but it is what it is. Perfect. So I used to be so bad at fighting the Crucible Knights too. Because you know, to be fair, this was like my first Souls game, and like my first real one. I played through Dark Souls 1 before this, but I struggled through that. I will not lie. I think I already got that. Actually, maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Either way, it did go to the chest, so I think I didn't. I really sucked at the Crucible Knights. And now I'm pretty good. Maybe not. Should. I don't know how it's gonna go with this though, because I usually... Oh my goodness. Not the being unable to roll. This is not going great. My axe is definitely very slow for this fight. At least the way that I do it. Alright, well, I mean, I just kind of brute forced it at the end of the day. But I still got it, so, you know, you're welcome. Yeah, usually I fight, because as I said, I do a lot of lighter builds, so usually I rely on that, like, momentary opening that they have after, like, a chain of attacks that they do. And I just kind of go from there. I hit them, and then I wait for them to finish up their chain of attacks, and then I hit them again, etc., etc., etc. But I guess with that one, it's kind of with the long hand axe, the attack is a little bit too slow. To do that, so it makes it a little bit harder. It definitely ruins my usual method of doing things. I think I might go ahead and do this jump just so I can skip the bird area again, and then oh, I'm getting summoned. I might do this jump to skip the bird area though, just because I was already down there, or I could just fast travel all the way back over to the that grace that I just got before I went to the Crucible Knight. Ooh. That sounded horrible. The Benadryl man? And Chris? No. Oh, Sinus. Chris would have been better. Alright, well. Yeah. I think it's interesting that a lot of people don't know that you don't have to do Golden Vow if somebody else does Golden Vow. You just get to like skip that whole process. So whoever does it, dang, that is crazy. This guy is gonna die really quickly. Little funny moment there. Ooh, Hey, can you like get out of my way, bro? That's I think my least favorite thing. Wow, I'm just not rolling today at all, huh? I'm just really not doing that, I guess. There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, he got it. I didn't know you could go for the back. Uh-oh. I think I can hit him from here. Oh, I missed. Listen, I'd take anything. I was trying to draw the aggro away from the host, but the host was right there and just taking aggro, I guess. You know, sometimes you try your best and you just don't succeed. That's all there is to it, you know? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this down, mainly because I accidentally already just summoned, or set up my summon sign. So if I didn't do this, then I would have to redo that, and I am kind of lazy, so there is that, you know? So I'm just gonna drop down and go from there. Also, I think I can skirt the area so I don't have to fight everybody and their mother. I might have to fight everybody and their mother. I do not want to fight this dog again. Oh my god. I hate dogs so much in this game. It is probably the worst thing in the whole universe. Oh, I'm being summoned already? Let's see. There's only been a couple of times where I've ever been summoned to help the same guy twice. Anytime I summon somebody more than once, I like feel so bad. Like if I'm fighting a boss and I'm like struggling because of some weird shit that I decided to do.
Hey!
Hey!
Might get a little bit. Dang. I'm not gonna lie, very nice of you, I appreciate it. Are we fighting him? What are we doing here? Oh no. getting attacked by the same dude? Yeah, that was crazy. I hate people who do that. Like, what are you trying to do? I mean, probably just like rune farm or something, but like, can you like actually like play the game? In my opinion. I don't know. I understand that like most of the time when you are an invader, like it's really not a fair fight because a lot of people are just gonna immediately fight with all three people that are summoned. But like, I don't know. I think that stuff is so annoying. I love how my range attack didn't work. Thank God. I hate those so much. They are the worst thing ever. I am so glad that that actually hit. I forgot that guy existed. I almost just let that happen to me. I'm not gonna talk to Nephili. I don't know why I keep grabbing these golden seeds. There's really no reason. I'm already at the max amount allowable in terms of well, that was a bust, I guess. Waste of time on that. Oh, not another Malekith.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, just the two of us? Alright. We get Golden Vow pulled up on this one. Oh. Alright, we'll see what he has. I think it's crazy that some people just throw some levels into Faith just so that they can use Golden Vow and like maybe another spell. Let's see, glass cannon. Very strong. Ooh, yep. Ow. Oh, okay. You know, a nice thing about having the nice thing about having yes. Oh, that is so annoying. Now I'm stuck in this. Actually, yeah, let's do some. Oh, he's on me. About their AI sometimes doing that stuff. So I guess it does make sense. Ow! Did not do a good roll on that. I can tell you what. Oh, he's dead. Well, it is what it is. I think a lot of another issue, I guess, there is with magic and a lot of times faith users as well is they really just don't level up their health at all. That really got caught. They just kind of level up all of the stuff that they need to do damage, and then they call it a day. But like, I mean, and that works sometimes. Like, sure, like maybe against like Class of Dusax where the arena is like massive, you don't have to worry about getting hit at all. But in my opinion, like especially when you're using like magic where you have to like sit there and get like the spell charged or whatever else, right? Like at the end of the day, like you can like get hit really easily, especially in like a smaller arena where you've got to sit there and try to avoid this person, which is why I feel like a lot of the time, especially when I'm getting summoned for like when I'm getting summoned for mausoleums in the DLC. A lot of the time that I get summoned for mausoleum fights, it's because the person is a caster and their arena is too small for them to cast without getting hit. In my opinion. I mean, not in my opinion, like, that's what I've seen. A lot of people, oh, I love that I got that. That's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know how to fight I don't generally, I don't know. Every time I fight him, I do a lot of damage, so I just never have to worry about fighting him for very long. So I don't really know how any of his attacks go. It's very, very strange. I think he's like the boss that I know the least in this game. Outside of like, obviously like the catacomb bosses and everything. But I hate the catacombs. And I'm not a big fan of the caves either. Who's my favorite boss? I don't know. I think out of all of the bosses, DLC included, Baal is my absolute favorite boss. Everything about Baal is just like so perfect in my opinion. Like the actual boss fight itself, because like you got like the attacks that he does are so well done. They're like fightable. Unlike a lot of the dragon attacks that from like other games, but also like the earlier pre-DLC dragons, where you get caught in like the dragon breath, and then you get like you die because it's like 5 hits that you just can't dodge because you got caught in the first bit of dragon breath, or like fire, I guess, but like it could be lightning too or whatever else, you know. And that doesn't happen in the Baal fight because they were like, maybe this is just a bad system. But I also think they're like super cinematic with his attacks as well. Like even the non-like magic or like lightning, whatever you want to call it, attacks that he does, they're very visceral in like a very good way, in my opinion. And then you obviously also have the magic attacks or the lightning attacks, which obviously are amazing in my opinion at least. And then, and that isn't even to mention like Egon, because Egon is like perfect as well. And I really like the whole story that goes on with like Egon and Bale, and then like the dragon princess lady. I have no idea what her name is. I didn't even know she existed until my last playthrough. But I just love Bale's boss fight. Pre DLC, I think my favorite boss fight was definitely Godfrey. I think whoever made that boss fight poured their heart and soul into it. I just think like the way that he is designed, like all of his attacks, especially is like wow, I just did not hit that at all. That's crazy. His boss fight is just designed so beautifully, in my opinion. And as for Alud, like when he's like grabbing the earth for his like kind of like magma attack or whatever, I just think it's so good. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just what I guess that's what I just think about the game. I think that those boss fights are really good. Bale is my all-time favorite as of right now, for sure, though I will admit that I think the Ancient Dragon Man is really weird and kind of just like funny. Like I don't know what they were doing with that naming system, and I do think that the dragon people look kind of funny as well. And I know that it's definitely like a throwback to Dark Souls when you could do the exact same thing. So like it's like a whole nostalgia thing or whatever. But I think it looks kind of funny. It just looks weird a little bit. And then the fact that they don't let you wear clothing when you change into the dragon, and the dragon's just wearing like rags, and it looks just a little bit weird, in my opinion. But I think the Ancient Dragon Man boss fight was a little bit weird. I think they could have done like some kind of like magma worm type thing, which they did do in.
Hello?
Oh.
Please. Over here.
I never just ran into her.
Hello. It's rather my mistress, but I was a
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, because they had the magma worm in like an upper chamber of
Thank you, dearly.
the
What a
cave,
blessing that
and I
we've
feel
met
like they could have
this.
just put the Ancient
Friendship,
Dragon
please.
Man there
must have
maybe,
the
and
necklace
like had the
back.
actual boss fight be a magma worm. I know that there's been like a lot of magma worm
thought,
boss
please.
fights, but I just like, I don't know, I thought the Ancient Dragon Man was like very strange, and it seemed like it was just like like a way to like try and like have another mausoleum boss fight with the like dragon skin without having another mausoleum with the dragon skin, because they kind of like put that into like stone when they said north, south, east, and west, you know, that it was going to be 4. Like you don't have a choice to not have 4 when you do the 4 directions. But I don't know. I mean, I just think that they could have had a better boss there. In my opinion. I don't know why I keep checking to see if I can level up when I obviously can't.
What are you looking
Big
at,
Bogger is
Constance?
one of my favorite guys. I don't know why
Show
they
me,
like
and I'll
everybody
consider
hates on him
bumping
and
off
just
with
kills him off rip.
You're a shrewd one. First,
Especially because he just like,
all right, things no damn your bloody idea. Oh, all right. Then
like
I
he
could
just
be
gives
persuaded
you
to say,
shrimp, and like yeah, maybe he steals a little bit, but like.
oh, all right, well, but it ain't my fault she's stupid anyway. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside.
I don't know. Maybe he does steal from Raya, but like Raya's weird and also a snake, and the boiled prawn is good, you know. And that's just my opinion. I wouldn't say the Dragon Man is my least favorite fight, but I don't like where it was put. I think they could have done something better with that boss fight. I think it was kind of like a letdown. Like I mean, maybe not a letdown because like you don't even know where you're going at the end of the day until like you get there if you're just playing it through the first time. But like, I don't understand why they put like the Ancient Dragon Man invading you and then the Ancient Dragon Man boss fight like at the beginning and at the end. Maybe it's like check your skill increase, but like the boss, like the fight isn't even very hard in the first place. So I mean, like it's not very difficult to like get through regardless. And I mean maybe that's just me. But I just didn't think. I forgot that I don't know how to do horseback combat. I think I didn't think it was very hard, and I thought it was weird that they put it where they put it. I mean, they could have just had the Ancient Dragon Man fight you at the very beginning as an invader, like they already had, and then have the Magma Worm that they had just kind of like shuffled away in the corner as the boss or something like that. But it was weird that you fight him 2 times in just such a short period, when you could just not do that. And they could have something else there, you know? I don't know. I mean, I understand that they wanted to give you the dragon hunting katana or whatever it's called. What is that thing called? I want to say it's the dragon hunter's katana or something like that. No, it's up. Yeah, Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, whatever. But like, you beat like regular NPC invasions and get items out of it, like, and that's not like anything new, you know. Like for example, when you get to Metter and you fight Anna and you get her little hand thing of night. I did not need to do that. Love that for me. What a waste. Definitely did not need to summon at all for that. That's crazy. Well, I guess I didn't meet him before. That's fair. I'm not a big fan of that fight when I first start off. It's always so annoying. Yeah. Is it just doing too much damage? Yeah, I felt kind of bad for him too, honestly. He did get a little bit violated, honestly. Like, he had no chance on that one. He hadn't even gotten up by the time it was that fight was over. Hey, I mean, it is what it is, right? I think that the new game cycle probably like should have increased the rune drop by a lot more than it ended up doing as you increase, because the difficulty gets exponentially harder in the new game cycles when the rune drop does not at all. Oh my god. Why am I doing so bad? I feel like I just forgot how to play this game or something. Goodness gracious. I just like absolutely destroyed that dragon only to just be incapable of dodging a couple of magical bullets, I guess. That's crazy. Magic too. Isn't that a crazy concept? My magic takes those time to cast. Yeah, I think I definitely made his eyes a little bit too big. He looks a little bit crazy. Like, he looks like he's seen some things, you know? I don't know. He looks like he's definitely been through it. I think I might have to do Flame of Frenzy ending just because of the way his eyes look. Seeing it in like, oh no.
Hey!
I shouldn't have this circlet on. I'm telling them that I did something that I did with a very different setup. Ruh-roh. Alright. Oh no. They didn't get Blessing in the Earth. You gotta time it right, you know? Alright. I guess I'll drink my flask. I knew he was gonna turn around on that one. Aw, come over here. That is dirty. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that they're doing the Rolana cosplay. I too am doing cosplay right now. But goodness gracious, girl. That armor isn't enough armor, you know? I think the Rolana armor is less protection than the Death Knight armor, and I'm not even wearing the full Death Knight armor set. I've got the hat on, and I did not, because the last playthrough that I did, I was doing a backhand blade run, and then I switched over to the Death Knight like probably like 80% of the way through the run. And let me tell you, I switched to the verdigris armor very quickly, because this, like, the lightning damage on this might be, like, decent, but, and they might have, like, really just killed the amount of damage and health that Radahn has, but it's still definitely not an easy boss fight, for sure. I definitely think that is still not a fun boss fight for like a normal player to play through. And that is, I am a normal player. I am definitely not unbelievably good at this game, and in any way, shape, or form. And I just think that the Radahn boss fight is just, at the end of the day, is not the greatest. It's just not as fun as it could be. Because like the difficulty on a lot of these boss fights is good. Like, it's a fun difficult, you know? Whereas like I didn't know this was a route that you could take. I have never done that before in my entire time playing this game. That's crazy. Either way though, I just think it's not super fun. I think it is still too hard. And that's talking about post-patch. Like, pre-patch, Radahn was just so incredibly crazy. In a not fun at all way. In my opinion, at least, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I can finally get the Mimic Veil at least. That'll be fun. I always forget to get the Mimic Veil, I'm not gonna lie. Did they both get this one? I think so. Oh. There's a down there. Alright, I don't know where they went. Oh, upstairs probably. I think I've been this way before, but I really don't know. There's just so many ways. I feel like Stormvale is like one of the best legacy dungeons. Oh, where are they? I am so lost. I I think it's interesting how they also do the strengthening, I guess you could say, on some of these bosses, or not even just bosses, some of these enemies, like Smaragd or whatever, that dragon that guards the glintstone key. Whatever damage that is like so crazily, it just did crazy damage. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going up. I don't know what's happening.
Hey! Hey!
I don't really know what they're doing. I think they might be a group, but they're just coming up with stuff at this point. I don't really know. I mean, there's no way that he's like leading him through here. I'm still convinced that they have changed the like kind of matchmaking, I guess you could say, on this game ever since like the well, I guess that was kind of a waste. Ever since they put the DLC in, because like that is so fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's level based now instead of like solely level based now instead of based on like new game level. Because I swear that they put me in higher new games than I was in before. Because of how much more difficult some of the bosses were, and just some of the enemies in general. When I was going through the game. I don't know. I mean, oh, I thought he just fell to his death. Alas. I don't know what we're doing here. I think this has to be a new game, but also the way that the host is acting is kind of dang. I just I mean, alright, I reckon it's time for me to change my, talisman. I'll go ahead and put it on the Shard of Alexander this time. We'll see how that goes. I've been forgetting for my own boss fights, not gonna lie. Uh-oh, Death Knight? Oh my god! Guess who I am? Are we not doing the boss fight? I'm gonna set it to, oh, I already had it set to Hone Bolt. Hone Bolt is like the perfect, uh-oh. It's just so funny. I have those too. But I actually have the Death Knight. People who spam make me so mad. Oh. Doing so many things for this boss fight, but you know, it's kind of funny a little bit, you know. My favorite build, I think I've gotta say, I think it's the either the backhand blade or
Thou art a true born heir.
the Mirai Executioner build, which is basically just like any like medium build armor with like the Mirai Executioner sword, because the Ash of War for that is the kind of like corkscrew attack, and if you put the repetitive hit talismans on that, it increases the damage
Plain as a lord.
to an insane amount. And then you can also have like other talismans that, like the warrior shard, the Alexander's shard, that increases the damage for the Ash of War. It is such a nice build in my opinion, but I also love having a blue dancer charm. I wanted to do it so bad. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, perfect. I just wanted to hit it one time. Yeah, I also love the backhand blade with the blue dancer charm. And then also some repetitive hit talismans, or chain attack talismans. I can't remember what it's called. It's crazy that he's making us watch this cutscene.
Truest of dragons.
But yeah, I like that one a lot because you get the light load, so you're rolling really quickly. I feel like you also run faster, but that's just my opinion on that one. I don't really know actually. Like, there's no confirmation, but I have done it at least. But in my heart of hearts, you know, you roll faster. But I really like that one. And then I also really enjoy just because I think they're very fun. You know, I did Patch's whole quest line in my last last playthrough, and I forgot to check in with him. And I don't even remember where it is. To get the Patches Crouch emote, which is probably the biggest tragedy of me going to New Game Plus, because I just could not. I don't have it, and now I'm gonna have to do that whole thing all over again, which is just very annoying in my opinion. I was planning on doing something when I got back here. Oh yeah, I need to update my I need to update my animations or my sits or whatever you call them. Emotes. Gestures? Yeah. I don't know anything. Patches on stream? I mean, I could go to Patches. I think it's really wild that those little glintstone pebble or whatever they're called end up doing so much, like, staggering me so bad. Whew. Yes, I will take that. I can go do Patches coastline. I just have to make sure that I remember to go to that cave. Dang, I guess that was a perfectly placed jump. This is one of those fights where I definitely my mimic, but I don't want to do the whole fight. Oh my god. I love how he already went to that attack, which is supposed to be like a mid-way attack or something. By like the summon of the lightning, and then he died off of that. That's crazy. Yeah, I like Patches. I don't really know like a whole bunch of his lore or anything. Like, oh, I'm 10,000. Wait, no, I'm not even. I'm 1,000 away. 1,000 like 300 or so. I could definitely just pop a couple of runes on this. I think it's like 1,000. I'm gonna do 16 just in case. I'm probably gonna end the stream pretty soon though. It's definitely dinner time very soon. I'm getting a little hungry. Plus it's like 1800, so there is also that. Awesome, 209. And now, I don't know why I leveled up Faith. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just a little bit like particular. I like to level up everything that I'm leveling as like down the row, you know? Sorry, water or drink break. Maybe not water, but sorry. Close enough. I'm not gonna put multiplayer on. I'm not about to fight this boss. Ranawa is such a sad boss fight. I feel so bad every time I like fight her. Cause she's just like insane. She's just mentally unsound. You know? And then like I just have to like go and and yeah, that's it. I want to see if Moongrim can parry Knight's Lightning Spear. I want to see if Moongrim can parry those. Moongrim could not parry it. That's crazy. You know, Moongrim is my enemy. I hate Moongrim so much. The new one, Moonline or whatever, in the DLC, it definitely hurt the first time I fought that one, because I was not leveled up enough to fight that one, but, Yeah, Moongrum, my enemy. That like the tree sentinel kind of vibe where like everybody was super like vengeful. That's how I feel about Moongrum. I hate him so much. I don't like this cutscene. It is so creepy. Yes, I feel bad for her because she's like crazy and all, but I don't like the activities that she's doing. I think she's kind of weird. And a little bit strange. I feel bad every time I do that. It just seems mean, you know? Can you get closer to me, please? You know what? That's it. Why not? She's not ready to deal with both of us. But she isn't, because Mimi is too busy fighting the air, I guess. The golden vow really did stuff, you know?
Weave thy night into
Yeah, I don't feel bad fighting Ronnie, especially seeing as Ronnie was my wife on my previous playthrough. But I mean,
Where did he flee?
every time
my
I fight her, I'm like,
sweetings?
you are just
Come
crazy
out from whence
because of
ye
how sad
hide.
you are. I feel bad
There
about
are
that, you
books
know.
and
But
light aplenty.
it is what it
Dither
is.
not.
Alright, well, I
Or will he be gravestone?
reckon I've made pretty good progress, you know. I helped a couple of people. I didn't help a couple of people. I beat Margit? Yeah, that's Margit, Godfrey, or Godric, and Renala. I feel like I did a pretty good job thus far. I feel like that's a pretty good closing off point at the end of the day. Because it is dinner time. Soon, at least. And, yeah. Well, thank you, my husband, for showing up and watching me stream. I love you, 7. Have a wonderful day.